Who the fuck likes anime?
Y'all fucked up! Y'all really fucked up. It's time to reveal our Trap House Trap card. We're evil geniuses who want to control your body so we can milk you of every fluid we can. Sweat, blood, tears, and fluids that are too disgusting to talk about. Like anal discharge, aka oil leak. Cervical mucus, aka sticky icky. Urine, aka piss, that's a classic. Diarrhea, aka butt piss. And last but not least, semen, aka semen. We want so much fluid that we just mix it all up and it hardens into a stone ocean.
Oh.
By the way, Netflix announced JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, which is called Stone Ocean. What a coincidence. Which means it's time for an edition of Anime Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Overdose.
Was I supposed to do the overdose too?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You can, go ahead, ready? We'll do it again.
Overdose.
Overdose.
Anime Troverdose, dude.
Anime Troverdose.
You did it really fast that time, you fuck.
I literally did it the same way.
You should have told me when you were gonna end the fucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I gave enough time.
You didn't.
When I said
forgot
anime
that was-
Absolutely not. You're a fucking
Oh my
amateur.
god, dude.
You were on top of the world with your stone ocean of bodily fluids, and then you fucking dropped the ball.
I thought I was
You
doing
disgusting
professionals.
peasant.
Anime
bullshit.
Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Overdose. I was taking a drink and I fucked. I almost killed myself.
Here's who we got on this adventure. We got Cody Koch Chambers, Justin Juffle Flory, and Harris Hawk Khan. Because it took the first two letters of first and last name, because that's what JoJo is, you know? Cody still seems confused.
I don't.
JoJo, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But JoJo.
Jonathan
right?
Joestar.
Right, and then they call him JoJo because he's JoJo.
No, they call him Jonathan.
In this special edition of Anime Travels, we just sneak up a whole season or arc of a popular anime and then have side effects about it for your listening pleasure. Today, we shot up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1, Phantom Blood. Come with us on this magical trip. But first, a word from our mushroom cloud-headed tour guide. That's me. I'm the mushroom cloud-headed tour guide.
Okay.
Catch the show live every Thursday at about 5 p.m.-ish CST over at twitch.tv/The Anime Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or podcast services everywhere. Just type in Anime Trap House. If you like the stuff we say and want to push us to the next level, come support us over at patreon.com/Anime Trap House, just like our Patreon producer and Futbucker, Nick Pretty Boy Purdue.
Futbucker?
Futbucker.
I like that.
If you have questions for us or just want to say how awful we are, then email us at ath@animetraphouse.com. And lastly, if you'd like to be part of a community and bullshit around with us like a bunch of like-minded degenerates, wow, then come hang out with us on the Discord server or Facebook group. Links will be in the show notes. Just stroked out for a second there.
You really fucking did, dude. I mean, you might as well just re-fucking do the whole thing.
No, I don't want to.
Do it.
Just smash your
Anime
face.
Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Overdose. Oh, is that going to be a thing the whole fucking time?
I hope not.
Over anime.
Anime dose.
Anime over Trap Dose.
Yeah, we tried to be slick and have like an echo going on. It just didn't work out in the beginning, if y'all know.
Definitely not.
It worked out exactly how it was meant to. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 1. And it's an adventure show that revolves around the Joestar family. Every other generation of Joestar is met with some call to action that drives them to the brink of their physical and mental capabilities. The power system starts with Hamon, which we'll
Habon.
discuss, and evolves into stands, which is primarily what JoJo's known for. The show feels like a parody of anime with over-the-top poses and dramatic dialogue, which is what makes it so endearing and a cult classic. You've seen a lot of memes about JoJo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
You
Whether it's
thought
like,
it was JoJo podcast, but it was me, Dio Kono Dioda.
yeah. Or, you know, like the whole, like, you know, to be continued thing.
That's a good one. Kono Dioda is my favorite fucking one though.
Yeah. Or
It's the
like, you know, the, you know, oh, you're approaching me? Yeah, how else am I going to hit you? You know, there's a lot of JoJo memes out there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole song about JoJo posing. It's all because of this show.
Yeah.
It was written by Hirohiko Araki in the late 80s. So this is an old one when it was written, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it was adapted into an anime in 2012 by David Production, which is primarily where they got their start.
Yeah, you could definitely tell the writing is old as fuck.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, but yeah,
We'll talk about it.
Overdose.
Overdose.
Oh, anime.
Overdose.
So yeah, we're going to do Dope or Choke, you know? So this is, again, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 1 Phantom Blood, which, if you're watching the anime, is just episodes 1 through 9. You know? Don't get confused, because it'll say Season 1, and Season 1 is Parts 1 and 2 together. But it's really just, Part 1 is just 9 episodes. So we're going to talk about Dope or Choke. You know, let's start with Justin about it.
Dope is dope.
Okay.
That's
Now
Like
are you giving it dope is dope because of
no.
you just think it's just the fucking best?
It's fucking amazing.
Okay.
Like I do say this first part is the weakest.
So then if it's the weakest, why would you go dope is dope like automatically?
Because
compared.
that is the caliber of what JoJo is. Even
Okay.
at its worst, it's the fucking best.
Gotcha.
It's so fucking good. Like, the intro's phenomenal. The outro's phenomenal. Like, using Yes, like, it's crazy because this was made in the 80s, and to use, like, a Yes song is fantastic.
Yeah.
And the setting is great. I compared it to, like, the first 2 Final Fantasy games. How that was just like a strict RPG, you know, nothing flashy. And then after, every other Final Fantasy has like a super fleshed out story, you know, a lot of crazy stuff happens. That's basically what this is. It's just a straight up adventure, you know, anime for 9 episodes. But the plot is fucking amazing. Pacing's fantastic. All the characters are amazing. It's just, I can't say enough good things about it. So that's it. Dope's dope. Easy.
Easy. Cody?
I'm gonna. I just want you guys to be my friends.
Do it.
Okay, just be my friends after I say what I'm gonna say. Okay,
Do it.
I'm gonna give it a low dope. I'm going low dope. All right, almost choke actually because you could tell how old this shit is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's bad. But when I compare it to the shit that I watch now for JoJo and how much it's changed and how like it's just way more, what's the word? Like it's you think more about it. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're fighting, it's all about like how can I outmaneuver their stand or shit like that. And in this, it's just every fucking anime trope that's in anime that I hate is in this show. And it's because of its age. Like it's not making it bad. It's just what anime was then. And I don't like it. You know, I don't like that kind of shit.
Okay.
But it still has Dio in it. Dio is the greatest villain of all time. And this was his start. So that's why I'm not gonna give it a choke. But man, it's just old. It's just fucking old, dude. That shit old as dirt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Jonathan at all. Like, I just don't like him. I don't really like anybody except Dio. Like, even his fucking friends.
What?
Like, even Baron. Yeah, I just...
Zappelli
Like, they have the thing where you're introduced to him, and then he dies, like an episode or 2 later, and you're so... I don't feel anything.
I mean, it's only 9 episodes.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I have no
4
time to
episodes
connect
back.
with anybody. And Jonathan Joestar is kind of lame. He just wants to be a good guy. He wants to be a gentleman. I don't know. I don't like him. I think this is the weakest part of all JoJo's because it fucking is. And when I was first told about JoJo, I started with this and I got 2 episodes in. I'm like, I'm fucking done. I'm never watching this shit because it's garbage. And then I didn't watch it for years. And then I started watching, what's the Stardust Crusaders? And I'm like, this is fucking it, dude. So then I went back and I started from the beginning. And then when I watched, Dio start up and everything, I'm like, okay, this is fucking awesome. This is a very good starting point. Not as good as anything else, though. Low dope.
You ain't gonna talk about any of the music in it or anything,
No, I mean, it's classic. It's a meme. It's really good. The opening song, I like it. I actually don't like it. So, like, the best part about the song is when it ends, because when he says, Sono Chino Sadame. That's the only part anybody ever says. You know why? The rest of the song is kind of whack.
No, that's just
it.
the wrong.
That's not the wrong answer. If you go listen to Golden Wind and tell me that shit doesn't slap 45 times harder than this song, you're wrong. Most songs in the JoJo series slap harder than this one.
That's the wrong answer.
It's not the wrong answer. Low dope. Boom.
Okay.
And that's coming from, I fucking love JoJo.
Clearly
Low
not.
dope. Low dope.
All right. I got a lot of feelings about this. So I was the last one in our group of friends to watch JoJo because everyone's like, you gotta watch JoJo. And I was like, fuck
I
you.
think I might have been the last one.
The last one out of our group of friends that matters.
Yeah. You didn't matter,
Get it
Justin,
right.
for a while.
You came to the anime game late. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I really did.
So
this fucking guy Harris, dude. Tell him to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down.
Listen, dude,
I'm so sick of him coming in here talking about
you're here to draw the Zoomer crowd in.
That's right,
you know
dude. You
I mean?
bring the fucking Zoomies in.
Know
dude.
your fucking place, all right?
I am actually 21 years old.
I bring the boomers. Cody brings the Gen or the millennials or whatever, right? And then you bring the Zoomers, all right?
Yeah.
Know your place.
Know your fucking place, swine.
That's all right. We're gonna piss on your guys' graves.
You only got one
dead.
kidney, bitch. You're gonna die before me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink you to death.
I'm gonna die before the environment collapses. So there you go.
Boom.
Who's winning?
Eat shit, nerd.
I won't be around for water wars. So
Boom.
you tell me.
That sounds great. That sounds so fun.
I fucking love water wars. What is that? People pissing on each other?
So yeah, everyone told me for a long time, dude, you gotta watch JoJo. And I was like, you guys are fucking lame assholes. You guys are garbage human beings. I'm not watching this bullshit JoJo shit because everyone's like, oh, JoJo's so fucking cool. I watched this first season and I was like, all right, holy shit, dude. This show is amazing. Because I look at this show how people look at Casablanca, okay? Casablanca is not a good movie. This first season of JoJo is not a good season, but it's a celebration of cliches and it's beautiful for that reason. It's just so over the top, so basic anime. Like when people think of anime, they're thinking of this. It's just good guy's a good guy because he's a good guy. Bad guy's a bad guy because he's a bad guy. Other people come in and out and it doesn't fucking matter. It's just events progress. There's no filler here. It's just straight up shit happening constantly. But yeah, like ultimately there's not like long drawn out events. You meet a character, they're dead in the next 2 episodes. Like you get their information right away. It's just straightforward. And to me, it's dope. It's dope as dope because it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's just a cookie cutter, simple, original thing. I'm all for it. You don't have to be complicated to be good. It's just simple good. That's it.
Yeah.
It does nothing wrong.
I agree with you.
It's just aged. And I, being the boomer representative, old doesn't mean bad, it just means old.
It's just old, dude. It's like
just old.
It's like when I didn't watch anime. I was one of the Dragon Ball Z kids where that's the only thing I ever fucking watched.
Yeah.
And I tried Naruto and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I hated anime for a very long time because I tried to watch Naruto and it was all like, you know, the fucking, like the crying and I just every trope you can imagine is in these older animes. And it's what made me not like it at first. So that's why when I tried watching this, I was like, fucking, I'm out. Yeah. This is garbage. But it is timely, I guess you would say.
And I always compare this to like new Doctor Who, because that's what everyone says. Like, oh, you got to get through Eccleston to get to Tennant when it gets really good. But it's like, I love Jonathan. He's a simple dude. He's just like, I just want to do good. I just want to be a gentleman. I respect that. And you don't got to be complicated.
That it's set in, like that's just
it's the early or the late 1800s.
Late 1800s, yeah.
So it's fine. It's I get it. He's just doing his thing. I respect it. But to people that don't want to watch JoJo, I totally understand. Like, I watched this with my fiance, and 5 episodes in, she was basically telling me she doesn't want to watch anymore. But then when I said I was going to watch episode 6, she's like, hold on. Let me watch it. So
she fucking changed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's something I want to see what happens, but I don't know. And especially the end of it was so crazy to me. Yeah. Because I didn't expect like spoilers, but I didn't expect him to die.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. When I first watched it, I didn't expect it at all. And then what happens, you know, like we're not going to do future spoilers, but what happens?
Yeah.
What we find out that happens in part 2, you're like, holy fucking shit, man. Like the show, it ramps up to being so good very quickly. It's just, you know how people say, just get through the first season? I fucking hate it when people say that.
Same.
Because when you have to get through certain seasons to think a show's good, then it's not good. But man, like I feel like people could skip this shit and start with Stardust Crusaders, right? And then when you fall in love with it, then you're like, oh, I want to know what the fuck happened. And then you go back and you're like, okay, I need this is all completely relevant. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's Doctor Who's a perfect example. You wouldn't really want to start people on Eccleston because it's older, you know. The acting is weird. If you
I stopped watching it at first because
because of Eccleston.
Episode with the goddamn mannequins was the worst piece of media. It was so fucking bad. I was like, how do people fucking like this?
It's garbage? It's just cheesy, weird shit, you know?
Yeah, and it's like British comedy. It's just a lot to handle at once. So if you start people with like a more modern take, like I'd start people with Matt Smith. I know that's the
easiest to get.
That's the easiest in my opinion because I know Harris. Look at Harris is fucking so angry right now.
Matt Smith, fuck
dude. I
you
love
Tenet
You can
be mad, but
like that's where I would start.
Amazing. Yeah, that's just the easiest.
We don't need to talk about Doctor Who, all right?
I'm just giving an example. I'm giving an example, and I'm saying I would start somebody on a newer season where they can relate more to it. Like Stardust Crusaders is way more shonen-y. There's way more fights. The stands are fucking just cool as shit. So you're gonna want to know what happened. You know, like Dio is a character in these other 2 seasons. So I want to fucking watch those now.
I'd probably start people on part 2.
Part 2,
starting in part 3 is long as fuck.
That's true.
It's 40 something episodes. And it's
I don't really remember part 2 that much, so I'm excited for when we do part 2.
Part 2 is amazing.
I just think the hormone thing compared to the stand thing is
right, and like that's the biggest thing. That's why I understand. Like if you are getting into, that's kind of what Jessica too. Like the first 2 parts are like the first part is definitely feels like a prequel. You know what I mean? Yes. The second part feels like if you had to equate it to like Star Wars, like the first part is like episodes 1 and 2, and then part 2 is like episode 3 and 4, but then like part 3 is like episode 5, you know, where it fucking won awards and shit like that because of how good it is.
Yeah.
And the hormone system disappears completely.
It's not even relevant whatsoever.
And there's 8 parts of JoJo, and from 3 to 8, they're still using stands, from what I understand. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far, but like, yeah. So that's why I understand like the first 2 parts feel very disconnected, but they're not.
Yeah. And again, the second part, I still liked the characters in the second part. So I think the second part is good on its own. It's just a different thing than 3 on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And also, like, I was reading about this manga for part 1 is like 44 issues. or chapters or whatever. So like it was significantly longer in the manga. It's just shortened 9 episodes here.
Yeah. I didn't know this. There's actually a what's it called? There's like a re-edit of the part 1 and part 2. Did you see that on Hulu?
Yeah.
Was it Hulu? No, it was Netflix. Netflix. They have a re-edit where it's like instead of the 9 episodes, it's just like an hour something long, like one movie type deal, and that goes through the whole part. I kind of wanted to watch that, but I'm like, I want to see everything.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens here, but not a lot that happens here. You know what I mean?
No, there's not a lot. Don't say there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's not a lot.
There's a lot of shit that happens. It's just not all necessary to know.
Yeah, it's not all necessary.
It's like, okay, whatever. Like you could totally summarize this whole thing in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, easy. I don't know how you're gonna do this.
It's easy. Don't worry about it, dude.
I fucking do everything. I'm the fucking
I got
best.
it, dude. I got it. I'm the best.
Beep boop,
Don't fucking
dude.
trip. I should have probably asked. Do we have an ad?
No.
Good. Okay. So for those of you that might not have seen an Overdose, because we've only done one so far, the idea is that I normally break it out into 3 sections. There's characters, there's a quick overview, and then there's a little bit more in-depth conversation about what happens in general. So that's how I do this. If you like it, cool. If you don't, fuck you. Do better.
Hell yeah.
Eat my ass.
Jesus, dude. Fucking.
That's it. Also, if it wasn't clear in the intro, the only reason we're doing this is because they announced part 6 on Netflix. So if you haven't watched all of JoJo, go do that.
Yeah.
Or just listen to us do it. We'll probably get all this out in like 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
So just wait, don't watch it.
Well,
until
hold
we're all
on.
done.
Kyle's gonna be gone for like a month, dude. We could do a bunch of overdoses.
There you go. We might just be a JoJo podcast now for all
We'll just fucking die of ODs.
Yeah, we'll just fucking overdose on JoJo forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we're also doing it because Kyle's not here. So everybody, when Kyle comes back next week, I don't know how you're gonna do this, but I just want you guys to be mean to him.
Yeah.
Be absolutely
Kyle
terrible.
doesn't even like JoJo anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Kyle
fucking hates.
My favorite thing is that we're doing this without Kyle, because I'm pretty sure Kyle's the reason I started watching.
Oh yeah, no, because this is Kyle's #1 favorite anime of all time. So him not being here is just such a good flick in the sack to him.
Feels
you know?
great for me
Oh,
as a
it's so
person.
good, dude.
Yeah. Even though he wouldn't care about not doing part 1.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Whatever.
true.
Fuck him. Characters. It's like plot, but characters.
Characters.
The anime trap house overdose.
Overdose.
Characters.
Overdose.
Yeah, so there's really only like 5 characters that matter. Jonathan Joestar, the first JoJo. He's just a stand-up dude. It's just a typical shonen pro tag. He's just like, I want to be a gentleman because being a gentleman, right? Gentleman to gentleman.
Yeah. And they're in England too, so like that's the coolest thing is to be a gentleman, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a fucking handkerchief with his name on it.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking
dude.
Dude, pulling out handkerchiefs and shit. Handkerchief.
Also,
bro.
I watched this dubbed, and it was actually not bad.
Yeah, I watched the dub too. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Johnny Young Bosch is Jonathan.
It is. It's 100% Johnny Young Bosch.
He can't do an English.
He cannot do an English. I have never heard Johnny Young Bosch go, man, that's kind of whack. That was kind of whack.
When he started yelling, Dio, I was like, that's JYB. I fucking know, but this English accent is not
dude, when he
him.
gets that gravelly, that Dio, that's when I hands down JYB. But yeah, not good. Not good. I also don't like the dub because hearing Dio scream useless is absolute dog shit compared to Muda.
Yeah.
So it was hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely watch the subbed. If you
watch it
if you have to choose between one of them, watch it subbed.
If it's your first time, definitely watch it subbed.
Yeah, subbed it. I watched like 6 episodes subbed. And then I was like, all right, I gotta do other shit. So then I watched the other 3 dubbed. Dubbed is not good.
Painful.
It was fine.
No.
So yeah, JoJo. He's just a good dude, you know. DIO BRANDO. He's just a sit down dude, you know. Like it's the opposite of a stand up dude.
You watch your mouth, dude. DIO BRANDO is the Mando.
He's just a stereotypical shonen asshole, but not like a lovable asshole, just like straight up a bad dude.
Just evil. I'm always down for chaotic evil villains, okay? Because all the time they're like, oh, my fucking mom was killed by bleep, boop, bleep, and now I want to take over. No, dude. Just be mean to be mean. Go kill a dog or something about it. Come on.
He did.
I don't know, dude. I fucking love Dio.
He just fucking big booted a dog for no reason, you know?
And then stuffed it in an oven, dude. Dio's the fucking man, dude.
He didn't even kill it before he stuffed it in the oven. Like he just,
No.
I hate him, dude. He's a bad dude.
He is a
like
bad
normally like all the bad guys, I'm like, all right, dude, that bad guy's kind of dope. Dio is just a bad guy, dude.
Fucking bad, dude. Bad as fuck, dude. Badass. Dio is a bad bitch, dude. Baddest bitch of the year, hands down.
No, but like when bad means actually bad, not like cool.
No,
bad.
Michael Jackson bad.
Not Michael Jackson bad. Not Michael Jackson bad.
Yes.
He's all about just wanting to be better than humanity at some point, you know? Whatever. Irina Pendleton. It's just a woman written in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like,
super terrible.
No personality, just kind of around.
She's only there to
Barely
be kissed
around.
and to be smacked.
She was in like 3 episodes.
Yep. Just
And
a
to
plot device.
help heal wounds. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Not good.
Not good at all.
Nothing about this character is worth speaking about. Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's a bad dude for like 3 seconds and then he becomes a good guy. And then he's just JoJo's hype man. You know?
For real,
He's the
dude.
best fucking hype man, dude.
Like, that's all he does. He just sits in the back. Oh shit, JoJo, get him. That's it.
Yep.
Hey JoJo, your dad got fucked up. You better get heat on this motherfucker.
Hey JoJo, that guy's a bad dude. Look at this Asian guy say word.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know, dude. He's okay. I don't know. I don't really like any of these
I
characters.
love a hype man, dude.
He's all right. He's okay.
I think every anime needs an REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
I like
he's just
their
a
names.
Hype guy.
I just love how the dude who made it just wants to name everybody off fucking 80s hair bands.
Yeah. I respect that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last character that actually is worth speaking of, Will Baron Zappelli.
Yeah.
He's JoJo's mentor. And he basically found the stone mask and then pursued the use of Hamon to defeat what he unleashed. And that's his character. That's it. He's just a badass looking dude. He's got the best character design in part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's got like
He's the only one who
hat.
looks like an anime character.
Yeah, he's got he's got a dope ass mustache. Reminds me of Justin.
Yeah.
So after watching like some of the other JoJo's, like he's in this season, he's the most JoJo character.
Yeah,
100%.
All of them.
His poses, fucking top
Poses,
notch.
and he's like, whoa!
Yeah.
He's
Him
just-
and Dio, dude. Every time Dio's on fucking screen in this show,
Dude, I'd fuck Dio, dude.
dude, I'd let Dio.
Well, he'd
Dio.
fuck me, but
You know when he stabs dude in the head with his fingers and sucks him dry, dude? I'd let him do that to me as many times as he needed.
No,
Just keep me alive a little bit so I can
No,
see
he's
your
a bad guy, dude.
satisfaction,
I
dude.
I, want
I
him
just
to
want
fucking
to.
slice my head in half like he did
Dude,
with the fucking inspector, dude.
Oh boy,
that was a lot.
yeah.
That was good.
I forgot how brutal this fucking season
Me
was.
too.
Yeah, dude, there was a
Like,
lot that happened.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Like Jessica was like, "Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
very violent." I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
When he
joke,
picked that bitch up by the face and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
holding her and he's like, "Your blood was pretty dope. Thanks for helping me out." And then he just squishes it. I
And her
forgot about
eyeballs
that
pops
shit.
out?
And her
Yeah.
eyeballs pop out. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the characters. You know, there's other characters, but they don't really matter all that much.
Nope, not at all.
I guess the dad.
The dad, but he's just
George Joestar the first, who's just kind of like, I don't know. He's a weird character. He's like kind of a good dad, but like
no, he's not a good dad at all.
like
Kind of the best dad.
he's
If you
kind of
No.
the best dad because he dies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True. All he does is tell JoJo that he's garbage, and then he's like, "You look at Dio."
Yeah,
He's
but
dope.
like he
I mean,
he
JoJo
also-
was garbage compared
Yeah.
to Dio.
Yeah, JoJo was a trash kid, dude. He grew up into
Yeah.
a good guy, but like, you know, a dumbass kid. Learn to be rich, idiot. So yeah, that's the overview of the characters. So now you know about them. So now let's talk about what happens. Quick overview. Quick overview.
Quick overview.
Quick overview.
The trial the overdose.
Overdosing. So yeah, this is where I just talk about the events that happen at a very high level.
Quick overview.
Quick overview. In 1880, George Joestar I meets Dario Brando in an unfortunate carriage accident that kills George's wife. That's the first thing that happens. That's how the anime opens.
Yep.
Dude, and the fucking driver was impaled with like 3 pieces of fucking wood. Fucking brutal. So good.
Dio Brando comes to live with the Joestars after his dad dies.
Yeah. His dad's dying. He's like, hey, bro, I saved this dude one time, but I didn't. I just tried to steal his shit, but I told everybody that I saved him. Here's a letter. Go live with them.
And then Dio's like, fuck you, Dad.
Fuck you, Dad. I will do exactly as you said, Dad, you little bitch. Basically. And then he did it. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Dio's a fucking gangster. I'll fucking kick this shit out of somebody. Talking about Dio, dude.
After a very unhealthy rivalry at the age of 12, Dio and JoJo lived together for many years. And there's just a time skip. They meet each other when they're 12, and then all of a sudden they're like 20.
Yeah.
JoJo finds out Dio's been poisoning their father, and then when he confronts him, Dio uses a stone mask to turn into a vampire. They fight and burn down their childhood home. Baron Zappelli meets JoJo and teaches him how to use Hamon to defeat Dio, because he's still alive. JoJo seemingly defeats Dio after Zappelli dies to give JoJo a Hamon boost. He gives him his powers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's like, take it. Take my Hammond boost.
He lived for way longer than he should have.
Yeah.
After getting sliced in half.
JoJo and Irina get married after JoJo defeats Dio. And then they encounter Dio on a boat. Yeah. And he's just a head in a jar.
He's just a fucking head, dude.
On some Futurama shit.
For real.
JoJo then dies with Dio in his arms, the head of Dio in his arms. And a pregnant Irina escapes the ship with a baby that she found on the ship as well. So she's pregnant and she got one in the oven and then one fresh out, you know?
Of somebody else's oven.
Of someone else's oven. She just found his baby.
Just fucking had a baby.
And then survived. So that was a quick overview. That's basically what happens in these 9 episodes, you know what I mean? From a strictly plot point speaking perspective. So you can turn it off if you don't want to know what else happens. You know, this podcast is basically done in 30 minutes. But now we're going to go into a little bit more with some detailed events.
Detailed events. Detailed events. Is that what this section is called?
Detailed events. Yes. Detailed events.
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 Yeah. Why did I start here? Dio moves in with the Joestar family since they owe his father for saving them after a carriage accident. So yeah, like we said, there was a carriage accident. George and his son are alive, but his wife and the rider are not.
Yeah.
And Dario Brando's just trying to run his fucking pockets. And George is like, oh, wait, you're here to help me? Please save me. Please save my son. But Dario Brando's a bad guy. He's a drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like bullies Dio, tells him he's a shit kid. And Dio's like out there playing chess in the bars, trying to fucking make money. Because somehow that's what you did back in the day. You went to a bar, put out a chessboard and said, hey, yo, I bet you 10 shillings I could beat anybody at this shit. That's what Dio was doing for money. Mm-hmm. Playing people in chess.
That's what's up.
I don't get it.
Why?
I don't know.
You never hustled no money from people?
I never played someone for money. And I mean, I've played like cards and shit like that for money, but like chess, dude?
They didn't have cards back then.
I don't. That'd be interesting to know if chess is older than cards. What came first, chess or poker?
I don't know.
Pokemon came first, dog.
Pokemon was definitely first.
Definitely first.
Yep.
Did you not touch on how Dio's dad was just fucking like beating the shit out of him?
No.
You ain't just gonna gloss over what happened to Dio as a kid, all right? That's
Why?
fucked up, Harris. Because now he's evil
He
just because he was
threw
born evil.
all we saw is that he threw
born
a bottle.
evil.
He was
He
listen.
threw a broken bottle at Dio and said, "Go get me some money for alcohol, idiot. I don't need no medicine."
That's pretty fucked up.
I'm just saying, the dude, somebody said that dude was born with the devil. Okay?
Yeah, the devil, the 3 fucking dots on his ear.
That's what
Fuck yeah, dude.
Speedwagon says.
Normal people aren't just born that way, okay?
Yeah.
You
Not
don't
with
know
3
that.
Fucking dots on
He was
it.
I got
fucking,
3
he was
dots
fucking
all
born
over
with
the
pierced
place.
ears, dude.
Yeah.
3 of them
Whatever.
on
dude.
one side, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
No, give Dio a little credit. All right, he had
I'll
a
give
fucked
him-
up childhood.
Give him 0 credit.
No,
Give him 0 credit.
It's bogus.
0 credit. Just evil.
He's an
Bogus.
intelligent dude. He's out there reading books and shit. Books tell you how to be a good person. He just didn't care.
Yeah, because he didn't want to be a good person.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
because
up.
he's evil.
Not wanting to be a good person makes you a bad person, my guy.
Yeah.
Like that's
All he's known is being bad person. That's all he knows, Harris.
no, that's not true though. I'm saying he read books.
What? You can read books about bad people.
You could read books about good people.
His dad only had the bad people books.
His dad didn't read.
Yes, he did. He read the
His
liquor
dad was
bottles.
a drunk.
You don't know how alcohol works, you fucking dingus.
I don't know how alcohol
You
works.
don't know how alcohol works.
I was drinking since before you were born.
I was fucking fermenting my own piss when I was in the womb, you stupid bitch.
That Dio kicks JoJo's dog as soon as he meets him. The dog's name is Danny. He kicks him. I don't
He
know
kicks
why.
the fucking shit out of
Dude,
him.
I fucking hate Dio.
That's what I'm saying, dude. For what?
fucking hate
Okay,
him,
and like
dude.
normally, okay, like I've seen people be mean to dogs, right?
Yeah.
And like they kick the dog and the dog would just scurry away, you know? Like the
Yeah.
dog's upset. He kicked his dog so hard, it just laid there drooling.
Yeah. And then the dad came out and said, what happened? He's like, I thought he was going to bite me, dog.
I thought he was gonna bite me.
I thought he was
Dog
gonna
gonna
bite
bite
me.
me, I kick him.
You know what? If a dog's going to bite you, you kick the fucking shit out of it. That's what I did. Look at him. He's having a seizure.
It's fucked up.
I'm just really strong.
It's messed up, dude. I hate that.
Yeah, I hated it at first, but now that I know who Dio is, I kicked that piece of shit again, dude.
No, dude, fuck you, man.
Fuck that fucking dog.
Just
dude.
a
Fuck
happy
Danny.
old dog, dude.
Yeah, being a little dumb bitch.
Piece of shit, dude. Dio then upstages JoJo in every aspect of their lives. He knocks out JoJo in front of all his friends, pokes him in the eye and tells him that he's a snitch, don't talk to him. And then he steals a kiss from JoJo's first love.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucked up.
It's just doing mean shit
Just,
to JoJo because
just doing mean stuff because
just
he's
trying
like,
to break him on an emotional
he's
level.
like, if JoJo goes out, right? If JoJo gets mentally fucked and then I'm the son, I get all the money, dude.
Yeah.
I win.
I will inherit this fucking mansion.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck JoJo.
Fuck JoJo. I'm gonna kiss his girl first because everybody knows women are only here to be fucking kissed and fought over for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they write her this way?
Yo,
It's so bad.
like JoJo's all cute. He's like writing their name in the tree and stuff like that.
yeah.
And then Dio just fucking grabs her and kisses her
Yeah.
and then throws her in a puddle and she like rinses her mouth out with mud and he slaps the shit out of her.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, bro, like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
cool your jets. And like that's the real character like trait that I think Dio has in this whole thing is he's very temperamental.
Yep.
But he tries not to be because he understands it's a weakness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But guess what? At the end, he's still a little fucking bitch.
He's still a little
Hey!
fuck bitch.
Still can't
Hey!
regulate his emotions because he's a
He's
fucking
still a little
child.
fuck
He's a
bitch,
fucking
dude.
child, stupid bitch.
Stupid fuck bitch, shit
Child,
bitch,
stupid
fuck.
idiot bitch.
Stupid fucking blonde bitch,
Yeah.
idiot face,
Yeah.
idiot.
Fucking stupid idiot.
Don't not need no body having ass, head ass, bitch
Yeah.
ass, fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
water drinking bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't say that!
JoJo then puts the whoop on Dio for all these transgressions, and then Dio just decides to burn his dog. Like JoJo
Yeah.
comes in, he's like, "All right, we're fucking fighting now because you kissed my," and that is not right.
Oh, hold on. We skipped the part 2. When Dio's fucking ruining his life, and they JoJo does like the fighting, right? Like for some reason, these 12-year-olds are just having like fucking fight clubs in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dio comes in and fucking just lays him the fuck out. And they do the thing where he's like mid punch and he's like, and then if I move my thumb, it goes into your eye. That was so dope, dude.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And then while like JoJo's on the ground, he's like, "Wait, fuck, you poked me in the eye and knocked me out." Dio's like, "Yeah, I'm a bomb ass boxer," and everyone's like,
yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
I'll teach you guys how to be good boxers, but don't show JoJo because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, JoJo's a fucking snitch, dude. And everyone's like, "Oh, he is."
Yeah,
even in the fucking 1800s, dude. Everybody hates snitches.
It's fucked up.
Don't be a snitch.
Yeah, and so JoJo storms in. He's like, "Dio, you fucking kissed my dude," and Dio's like, "Don't. I know you're not coming in here saying my name all loud, like, bro."
He said, "Don't say my name in vain."
Yeah,
What?
That was the hardest shit Dio's done.
yeah.
Straight up, like he's reading a book. And by the way he reads books is like he grabs the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like,
yeah. It's so dope,
man.
dude.
And then he
He's
stands
a
up,
bitch, but he's a man.
he stands up and closes it and puts the biggest arch in his back. Like, dude, Dio would fucking, you know how they have those things where it's like beginner, intermediate, and expert with the way that they like
arch
curve their back.
Yeah.
When they're like, Dio's like master's level.
Dio
you know
has his own level. There's all the tiers and then Dio.
Right. My man just fucking like, there is a straight line between his back and his butt and his back.
Yeah.
But like it like goes in at such a deep angle everywhere.
Yeah. He's like a V, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking V's down.
Crazy.
I want him in my V, dude.
I do too. I wanna eat his taint so hard that it turns into a bussy. You know what I'm saying? And I'll eat that shit.
You like eat away at the skin that's
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
lick
have you
it.
ever seen
You lick
like
it
a
so
cheetah
much
eat a
that
hippo?
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
And so and so Dio and JoJo put hands on each other. And Dio's like, if I physically beat him now, that'll be enough.
Yeah.
Mentally, he will be scarred. But Dio finds out that JoJo has a lot of willpower, and JoJo just kind of uses shonen protagonist power and overpowers Dio and whoops on him, dude. And it's great because he's doing this combo that's just like punch after punch in Dio's face, screaming Dio.
Yeah.
And then Dio falls and is crying like a little bitch.
Yeah, I didn't like when he was crying, dude. I just blocked that part out.
JoJo's like, oh, he's crying. I fucking won. And Dio's about to pull out a knife.
Yeah.
And then George starts yelling. He's like, what the fuck you guys fighting about, idiot?
Yeah. George is like, look, JoJo, you already clearly won the fight. He's crying like a little fucking bitch, and you're still trying to fuck him up.
Right. That's not what a gentleman does, you idiot. And in the middle of this fight, all this blood gets over the stone mask, and then it like opens up kind of and gives spikes, which is going to be, you know, a thing in a little bit.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Yeah, that all that's just the first episode. You know what I'm saying? Like the first episode is fucking packed.
That was not the first episode.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
The first episode, they don't even stop being kids.
That's what I'm saying. This is the whole first episode. He's a just talk.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
and then Dio
like
burns his dog, dude.
That was like the first 12 episodes.
That was the first episode.
I'm going to Netflix right now because
you look it up right now.
You're
the
wrong.
first episode ends and they're like, and he's like the dog is burned and JoJo's crying about it, and then
This
seven
is
future,
all.
and then the second episode starts and they're adults.
I need to learn how to mute Netflix.
Look it up.
now.
Look it up.
I'm literally looking it up.
Look it up.
You're wrong.
Yeah, the second
up.
episode starts when they're adults.
Look it up. They're playing football in the beginning of the second episode. Look it up.
Yep.
I'm doing
Look
it.
it up.
So 7
Look it
years
up.
later.
7 years later. Look it up.
Yep.
Cody's
Look
wrong.
it up.
Cody's wrong. Look it up.
Look it up. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
Fucking idiot. Look at it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Fucking morons. Fucking idiot. This is called detailed
dude.
events. You think that you are coming at my journalistic integrity telling me I don't know what I wrote? Dude,
Yeah.
grow up.
Grow up, bro.
Grow up, bro.
Listen,
Idiot.
dude. I was thinking of the
Fucking
different
Moron. You're thinking about being an idiot because you were just
Yeah.
there.
He
Detailed.
does. He
Idiot,
does
dude.
burn his dog.
We just yelled detailed events. We
Detailed
just yelled it.
I
Detailed
don't know what detailed means.
Well, obviously you don't.
detail event.
Go.
And then Dio burns his dog alive, you know?
Yeah,
and
that's
then
in the
JoJo
first
cries
episode.
about it.
The-
That's all.
just
Okay,
for
can we
everybody
just
to-
talk about how fucking stupid that butler is?
Yeah. The butler
said-
lights the thing.
There's probably something in there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He
Better
just
light
burns
it.
it anyway.
Better
yeah,
light
and
it.
then he hears it. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's something in there.
And then he doesn't go to open the
Yeah,
door.
what a fucking piece. He's such. Fuck that butler, dude. Piece of shit.
Yeah, it's not good. So yeah, so anyway, after all that, you know, we have a time skip and they're like 20 and they're playing rugby and they're fucking Dio and JoJo are best friends about it now. Cause Dio's like, yeah, I just need to be cool with him because he whooped my ass and made me cry like a bitch.
Yeah.
And I need some time to heal from that mentally. JoJo finds out that Dio's slowly been poisoning their dad. Kind of makes him confess, even though Dio's like training to be a lawyer and JoJo's trying to be an archaeologist, and somehow he's smarter than the guy that's going to be a lawyer. Fucking idiot. Dio's just fucking dumb. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a useless idiot.
Shut
Yeah. He's the
your
dumbest
fucking
villain I've
mouth.
ever
So
seen in my
fucking
life.
dumb, dude.
Yeah. If it wasn't for that
Consistently.
mask, he'd be the worst villain in this.
That's what I'm
fucking
saying. Just consistently
anime
stupid.
ever.
Just dumb as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Even with the mask, he's still fucking.
Even with the
stupid.
mask, there's so
He's
many
lucky he's
times he could have just
strong.
handled the situation. Straight up freeze whole people. No, he's
Yeah.
just gonna be stupid about the
Dude
way he
can
freezes
walk
stuff.
on walls and he's still fucking dumb.
And he's
Okay?
still fucking dumpy, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking moron, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, JoJo's like, hey Dio, I know you're poisoning Dad. I'm gonna go find out about. I'm gonna go find this antidote because you're poisoning him, and I'm gonna fucking prove it. And then JoJo he meets Robert E.O. Speedwagon and some goons, you know, some delinquents, if you will.
Some delinquents.
Yeah.
And this is where fucking Speedwagon throws a hat at him with fucking blades in the brim.
Fucking Peaky
So many never
Blinders
use
right
that
here,
again.
dude.
Definitely some Peaky Blinders bullshit, dude.
Yeah, he does. He never does use it again, does he?
He doesn't do anything ever
No,
again.
he never
That was
does
it.
anything again.
Yeah.
He had this dope ass hat and then never uses it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, JoJo, you just fought and you didn't kill me, so you're kind of okay. And we're friends now.
It's so
Does
dumb, dude. It's so fucking
Loved
dumb.
I'm all about it, dude.
He just stuck his own hat into this man's arm to the bone. He said, "Oh, to the bone."
Yeah.
Now we're cool.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
dumb.
JoJo could have killed him.
His name is Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
What
It's-
else do you want him to do? with
It's
that
just
name?
so good, dude.
You know, like he's like, yeah, that guy. Okay, we're friends now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I guess.
Can't beat him, join him.
Can't duff him, sniff him. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
just put your nose all up in that booty hole.
Yeah, dude. Lick the taint to make a bussy.
Elsewhere, Dio is just drunk as fuck because he's like, damn, dude, they're gonna fucking, they're
They gonna get
fucking
me.
know.
He's so fucking.
He's just
dumb.
fucking alcoholic, like his dad, piece of shit.
Just like my dad. And
He's just
it's
like my
fucking-
dad drink alcohol. It's so stupid. And then he's got the stone mask, and he's like, you know what? Some people talking shit about me. I'm gonna break a bottle off the stone mask on him and see how it works.
Yeah.
So he puts a stone mask on the dude, and then it opens up because blood gets splattered on it. And then the guy that he put it on turns into a vampire.
Well, no, he was testing it, remember?
Yeah, I know, but he was drunk about it.
Yeah, but it was on purpose. He's like, I'm gonna make it look like an accident where JoJo was just fucking around with the mask and then it comes out and stabs him in the
Yeah,
head.
he wanted to use the mask on JoJo, and also he just got drunk.
So
Yeah,
he
but
got
was
drunk about it and then went to test it. It wasn't.
Yeah, but he was drunk about
But
it.
he was drunk
don't-
about it, dude. You're not listening.
I hate you guys.
He's just drunk about it. He was stumbling. And, yeah, so
Yeah.
guy turns into a vampire and it gets like a lot stronger and
Yeah.
then burns in sunlight. About
Yep.
yeah, that's the second episode.
No, that's definitely
Sure,
not
that
the
was the
second
second
episode.
That's definitely the second episode. Look it up. You fucking detailed events. Fucking anything I don't know what I fucking should do. I'm a fucking engineer of words. You fucking.
Okay.
Back at the mansion, JoJo gets Dio to admit to everything. He's like, hey, listen, Dio, you're here. I'm here. I know you fucking did it. Just say word. Dio's like, okay, but like, I did it. And I'm sorry about it. And then Speedwagon comes up and he's like, that guy's lying. Don't trust him. He did it. Believe that part. But don't believe him about anything else. He's a bad guy. Talk to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. And then the police are there for some reason all of a sudden. Like they like move this curtain in the middle of this room. And then the police are there.
Red-handed.
And then his dad's there too.
They don't have two-way mirrors. Back then, so they
have curtains.
They have two-way curtains. That's a real thing.
This shit was wild. This shit I totally forgot. Like all of a sudden there's like 15 police officers and his dad are standing. What? Gotcha, bitch. What? And then they pull out the apothecary that gave Dio the drugs. And they're like, look, tell him.
Yeah.
He admitted to it, but tell him again that you did it. Guy's like, yes, he did it.
Yeah, they got the most fucking racist looking Asian I've ever seen in an anime. Jesus
I don't get how Dr.
Christ.
Seuss got canceled, but that thing did. Okay. That
There's been some harsh stereotypes in anime, but this one was fucking up there. It's up there, dude.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
So Dio fucking has a stone mask and a knife, and he's like, I need Joestar blood to open this mask, and then I'm gonna use it on my fucking self, bro. So Dio goes to stab JoJo, but then somehow this sick old man gets in the middle of George, just pulls up and gets stabbed about it, and his blood goes all over the stone mask, and Dio puts it on. He's like, I'm gonna be vampire, fuck. And then all the cops just unload on him.
Yeah.
There's a joke here about police brutality, but I think it's fine.
I don't want to do. I feel like it's over. We've overplayed it,
But I think this brutality was kind of warranted.
It was.
Yeah.
You didn't have a gun.
And
and
he also, but he had a knife and he stabbed an old man in the back.
Like he killed someone.
Yeah, he murdered somebody in front of him.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a knife anymore.
Good point.
I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
Shoot him.
I would definitely shoot him.
I'd shoot him too.
Right.
100%.
But I'm also not a cop. And I'm sure the training back in the day was like, fucking kill him, dude. If they're a little too drunk, shoot him.
Okay. They cut you off in traffic? Fucking shoot them.
There's no traffic. If they run by you with a horse, shoot the horse, kill him.
Shoot the horse. Kill them both. Eat them.
Yep.
Lick their taint until you create a bussy.
Yep. It's well, there was a medieval torture.
I have no idea what you said.
Have you heard of this?
Your
So
mic
it's like
it's just cutting out, and I don't know why.
So the wooden horse, right? I don't know the actual name for it, but it's
the Trojan horse.
I don't think it's a Trojan.
The wooden
But
Trojan.
It's a sharp, like think of like the roof of a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you put the person on top of it, and then you like tie cinder blocks to each of their ankles, and so it slowly cuts them in half. Like it doesn't happen immediately. It's just like all the weight just slowly cuts them in half.
Yeah.
It's a torture device.
I hate that.
Yeah, I saw it at medieval times.
Did they
I don't
use
know why
it?
it was there. No, it was just like, look at this torture device.
Medieval times.
Yeah.
Like where everybody brings their kids. That's where they had it.
Well, you had to pay extra to go in that area.
It was a back room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was medieval times after hours, like BDSM. This is how they did BDSM back in the day. They didn't fuck around.
Cool torture shit. This one, they cut people in half really slowly.
Yeah. But the orgasm you get while you're getting cut in half,
Oh, beautiful. You can't come harder, like ever.
You can't.
And then
your
you
rose
die.
cannot bloom anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just a win-win.
There's no, the best orgasm is the last orgasm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
So yeah, Dio wears a stone mask, gets lit up, and then falls out of the mansion, and then disappears. And they're like, "Oh shit, where'd the body go?" and then all of a sudden he just fucking scoops out some guy's like top part of his head.
Yeah, this is where like the brutalness of everything started. And yeah, when he didn't, it wasn't a tear. He just fucking scooped it like a scooper in like a bowl of ice cream. It was just like,
and it just plops on the ground.
Fucking like
scalp, just
Play-Doh.
And then Dio just kills a bunch of these people because he's a vampire now, and they shoot him in the head, and nothing.
And he's super
happens,
strong.
He's just on his vampire shit, you know, like normal vampire shit.
Yeah.
And this is where, when I was first watching, I was like, this is a show about a vampire.
Yeah.
What? How is this bizarre?
Everybody told me about JoJo and all this shit, but there was already stands and they were talking about that. And I watched the season, I'm like, this is just fucking But this is just like vampire. It's just vampires. It's not even cool.
Right. It's like it's just vampire. But at least they're not calling it a demon like in Demon Slayer. They're like, oh, it's demons. Like that's
no, those are demons. Those are demons.
Those are fucking vampires.
They're demons.
Nope. Yep. So Dio and JoJo fight because JoJo can apparently keep up with him being a vampire now. You know, the guy that can just like scoop your head in half.
Yeah.
This rugby player can fight him. And yeah, they fight, and then the fucking mansion gets lit up on fire, and there's a nation of what's going on in the fighting. But JoJo gets stabbed, and then he falls, but doesn't fall, and then Dio gets impaled.
Yeah.
And then the fight ends because the mansion burned, and then JoJo's like won, and he's like, yeah, I win. Dio's like dead apparently, but then he's not because the apothecary shows up, and then Dio eats him to live and turns him into a zombie, because that's now what vampires can do. They can make vampires or zombies and just decide.
He made him a vampire.
You zombie now.
He makes vampires.
He makes zombies.
He makes zombies, bro.
Or zampires.
He can choose. Sometimes he can make you into a vampire, and sometimes a zombie.
No, it's always vampires.
Yes, because he makes zombies later, you fuck nugget.
Do zombies die in the sunlight? No. Vampires do.
None of these creatures died in the sunlight.
They would, because they were never put in the sunlight. You stupid
You
fucking
don't fucking
bitch.
know. He literally brings zombies back. He literally brings two people that have been dead for hundreds of years back.
Yeah, but they're vampires.
Zombies.
They have pointy teeth.
But they're vampires. He brings them back to life as vampires.
They call them zombies.
They have pointy teeth.
They got pointy teeth and they die in sunlight, dude.
Zombies have pointy teeth.
No, they don't.
Checkmate.
Zombies.
He was eating human flesh.
They drain blood.
Yeah. Vampires eat fucking blood. It comes out of their flesh.
What's the difference between a vampire and a zombie?
Nothing.
Vampires die in the sunlight and they got fangs. And they're immortal.
I could see a zombie.
Funny thing is, the Japanese don't have a word for zombies.
Is that true?
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
And yeah, that's the end of the third episode. So yeah, the third episode, we got zombies fucking popping.
No, the fucking vampires, dude.
We got zombie vampires. JoJo meets Irina again in the fourth episode, and she's like helping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speedwagon's like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with that because he's gonna get some fuck.
Yep.
And then Irina and JoJo meet Baron Zappelli, who like punches a frog but doesn't hurt the frog and destroys the pillar the frog was on.
Yeah. I hate it. Yeah, check this shit out. Ah! And they're like, no.
They're like, dude, don't fuck. Why you kill a frog? And then the oh shit, you didn't kill. Yeah, no, it's called hamon.
Hamon.
And it's a breathing technique. And you just breathe real good, and then you can do cool magic stuff.
This is Demon Slayer.
Right, this is Demon Slayer. You know, this just borrows from Demon Slayer, like just fucking straight up steals from it, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up. Dio in the meantime is like recruiting zombies and vampires and followers, and catches Jack the Ripper. He's like, hey, you want to be zombie vampire? And then he is.
And then he is. I like how that's just a plot point. They're like, throw Jack the Ripper there. It's the UK. That's all they're known for. Fucking crumpets and Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they did. They sent the intern out. They're like, go find out what you can about England. He's like, well,
cookies, they call crumpets, Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
They got free healthcare.
Apothecaries.
Yep.
And they're very stereotypical.
Yeah. Racist against Asians.
Racist.
That's
mansions. There's rich people.
Rich people mansions. They got accents.
That's it.
That's it. That's all they got. That's
cool
it.
Mask.
That's
there.
They got vampires.
Vampire
or
mask.
Zombies.
And that was it. And then the guy's like, got it.
That's the whole thing. They hate dogs. They beat the shit out of them.
Dude.
All the time, dude.
So JoJo, Speedwagon, and Zappelli head to a town where they think Dio is. And then they run into Jack the Ripper in a tunnel, and then JoJo uses Hamon to kill Jack the Ripper holding a wine glass.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
It's cool.
It's
know?
cool.
Like,
it's
like,
all right.
When we describe the plot, it doesn't sound really interesting, but like the fun part of JoJo is the weird dialogue and poses and just like the weird way things happen,
Yep.
Like JoJo's like 90% experience. Like,
Yeah.
you just experience it and you're like, what the fuck is happening? I love this.
Yeah.
Or you're just an uncultured piece of shit and I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so the next episode, the group meets this kid named Poco that doesn't matter.
No.
It's just a kid.
And he's there the rest of the fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
He had some pretty important parts.
I know, but he's like...
When he pissed himself.
Yeah.
Why did they put this fucking kid in here, dude? I hated it.
He's scared, bro. He overcame his fear.
This is just another thing. I was just like, this is just so fucking pointless.
He earned a flashback, which is insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
he's been alive for like 5 years and he got a
fucking flashback, dude.
Yeah.
This is Naruto.
Poco.
Yep.
So then we find out that Jesus used Hamon to walk on water because Zappelli and JoJo just walk on water.
Dude, I fucking loved fucking Zappelli going on. He's like, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Like
just
using
fucking
his
hands like
tiptoes
that.
and
Oh, I fucking loved it.
And then JoJo does. He's like, hey, man, your knees are in the water, you little bitch. Why don't you try harder?
Use
My
your
toes
chakra
were only
better,
touching
dude.
it, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And yeah, they meet Dio because Dio's here now. And they're like, well, fuck, whatever, dude. We're going to use Hamon. I was like, well, you need blood for that. And I'm just going to fucking freeze you,
Yeah.
So doing the whole Fire Force thing where they're like, yeah, the absence of heat is ice. And I'm just going to draw in all the heat and then just make you freeze.
Yeah.
So Dio can just do that now.
Yeah, and this is another reason I'm like, this is just fucking dumb. Like, there's no, I don't know, there's no, like, the fighting is just them going, I'm gonna punch you with sunlight, and he's like, well, I'm gonna freeze you. They're like, well, I'm still gonna punch you with sunlight, and you're like, I'm still gonna fucking freeze you. That's every fight in these 9 episodes. It's the exact same thing. He's like,
With
all right,
Dio,
sunlight punch.
yeah.
He's like, freeze grab. Like, I just don't, like, none of this is it. It's just not
The
great.
Dio fights weren't that great.
No, especially compared to the shit that comes up. You know?
Yeah.
Ugh,
But
it's just frustrating.
they did punch him with sunlight eventually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they punched him with a sword through his fucking body.
And then
And
he
you know-
lit his fist on fire and then
But and then he fucking froze the sword, and then the sword got unfroze by fire so he could hit him with more sunlight. It's
it's great.
it's
Simple,
it's super
dude.
good. Super fucking
It's fucking
good.
simple. Fire beats ice.
Listen.
Ice beats water,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Water beats fire. Fire beats ice. This is Pokemon. What do you want?
This is the start of Pokemon, and it's the start. If you just lick somebody's taint enough, it turns into a bussy.
Great.
You're like, how many licks does it take to get the center of your taint?
Boom. How many licks does it take to get to your
Like
little
that
intestine?
fucking owl,
You know?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Harris,
just
come
fucking
over.
chomp
We're
it.
gonna make a science experiment, bud.
I don't like that.
I'm making you a pussy, dog.
I don't. That could be a challenge. Like we both get like frozen pieces of steak, and then who can get to the other side of the steak first by just licking?
No, I'm going straight to your taint.
Yeah, but
Straight down, baby.
okay. So then Dio decides, hey, I could freeze people, but I'm also just gonna make zombies from like heroes from like 300 years ago. And he summons these people called Tarkus and Bruford.
Yeah, then we got to have a fucking 45-minute thing explaining who these people are.
I looked it up, and it's actually based off of a old English fairy tale.
See?
I don't care.
Not.
It's all true.
You
They
had
actually
me,
came
dude.
back as zombie vampires.
It's true. Well,
Yeah.
like that's the part we forgot to mention. This is all like it's nonfiction. This shit really
This
happened.
is all
Like, you can
real.
look it up.
Mhm.
This is
This is
why
all
UK
real
is
events that
crazy.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that was that episode, and then JoJo fights Bruford and then wins by just being JoJo, just being a good guy. You know, he punches him with a hamon, which brings him back to life, even he's already brought back to life.
Yeah.
And then Bruford has this sword called Luck, and then he
Keep going.
so the sword has the word
Hang
luck
on.
on the hilt, and Bruford's like, I'm gonna give you my sword, JoJo, for being such a good guy, but I'm gonna give you a little something extra. And he bites his finger and writes a P on it, so it's called pluck.
Pluck. Why?
Oh,
I don't even understand it.
I don't fucking know, dude.
What? Oh, because they go into this whole thing like how he got the sword and it's called luck, and then he just puts a P on it with blood. Like, do they know what pluck means? It has nothing to do with luck.
I don't know what. It's got to be some translation thing.
It's amazing, dude. I don't.
No.
It was one of those
It's
things.
so funny, dude.
Yeah, it was one of those things. I was like, "This is amazing." I don't understand, but I love this. This is so ridiculous and over the top,
Yeah.
and I just love it.
It's
good.
ridiculous. It is not over the. It's just stupid. Like it's just dumb.
And I
It's
love
great.
it.
Yeah, it's
I love
amazing.
it.
Y'all just you got your fucking goggles on of I like this
What
shit just because I
goggles?
like it.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
I like stuff that I like. Shocking. I fucking know,
Yeah.
you idiot.
Oh my god.
Okay, you can't tell me that's not fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
No,
This
it's-
dude is dying, and he's like, he gives him his sword that he's had his entire fucking career, and he says, "Hang on."
pluck. I think it's dumb as fuck. I hated it. And then he didn't even like
Turns it into
say
fucking nonsense.
he turned a normal like a sword that's giving you luck, right? And he's like, pluck. That's it. You can pluck
Oh,
out
it's
your
so
enemies.
good, dude.
Whatever.
You imagine like it's like
Oh.
if this is like basketball, right? Michael Jordan's got a ball, right? And it says luck on it. And he's just like, "Hey LeBron, you're the best now. Hold on."
Mm-hmm.
Just
Pluck.
cuts himself and just puts P on it, hands it to him. This is you now. You're the big
You're
dog.
like, what the fuck does
What
that
the fuck
mean?
does pluck mean?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't I want luck?
Right.
What am I gonna do with
Am I
this?
gonna
is
pluck the
better.
ball? Like I need the word to mean something.
Oh,
It's amazing.
No.
It's just one of those things that I was like,
Love
yeah,
it.
I don't get it, but I love it. So yeah, so then there's the other guy, Tarkus, who's just a bad guy as well. And JoJo and Zappelli make a giant leaf out of little leaves and then hang glide away from him. And then they go to like
whole episode
this
was
castle that's on the mountainside. It's like this castle is built into the mountainside.
Mm-hmm.
And then JoJo gets JoJo gets stuck in a room with Tarkus where they have like this chain around each of their necks that's connected. And now they're fighting in a chain neck death match.
Yeah. Can we hold on? We're just gonna talk. You're just gonna fucking like casually say they make a leaf big and fly on it, dude. Are you fucking me right now? It's the dumbest shit of all time.
It's amazing, dude.
They make a little leaf to a big leaf, and they're like, and everybody has a little bit of electromagnetic charge in their body. So when you touch the leaf with the jamon, no.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely not. I hated it.
I don't know what you're not.
Yeah.
I don't
What
like
is
it. I don't
What
like
are you
it.
confused
I
about?
don't
They
like-
explained it.
It's dumb.
It's real life, dude. This really happened. These are just recorded events.
No.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened.
Yeah. Don't you know how hang gliding got started?
Right. This is literally where hang gliding started.
Mm-hmm.
You
Whatever.
have to use jamon if you're gonna hang glide.
No.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna die. So
Yeah.
Good. I'd
luck.
rather die than just fucking gloss over
Just
pluck
fucking
luck
do it, dude.
and a giant
I didn't
electromagnetic
gloss over
leaf.
any of those things. I said all of them. These are events that occurred.
Okay.
How much more you want to talk about it, dude? They
I-
explained how the leaf situation worked.
It's just dumb.
No.
no.
Whatever, dude. Put your goggles on.
The
Keep reading.
chain neck death match was more frustrating than
No, the chain neck death match is even actually cool.
It just sounds good to say.
it's
Right.
just a
Chain
I'm
neck
waiting for this in a fucking
death
wrestling
match.
situation, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get
Actually,
away.
this did happen. This happened. This is a wrestling thing.
This is wrestling. This is what started it.
This is what started. So then JoJo is separated from Pelly, Speedwagon, and Poco, and then Poco pisses his pants and then crawls through a window and then opens the door so Zappelli can get in there.
I don't get it. Like, okay. Poco, the situation that he was in just then was not worse than any of the other situations he was just in. He rode on a fucking leaf, flying through the air, like 100 feet in the air.
He was
How are you
fine.
not pissing yourself then? How does that?
Maybe he's not
That's-
afraid of heights.
That's my one. That's my one issue with this whole thing.
Yeah.
Is they specifically did that just to go into his flashback of him being a scared little bitch.
Yep.
Like he literally pissed himself into a flashback.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm having one, and then he goes into it.
Oh, my sister
That's-
hit me.
That's how you trigger flashbacks.
You just piss yourself? I can remember shit if I piss myself.
All right, but like if you piss yourself, like you're gonna be thinking about anything else besides your piss pants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, think about how much stuff you can remember if you like shit yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're just
man.
gonna try not to
No.
think about that. Like
I
you're
could
gonna shit
probably
yourself and be
remember-
like, remember that pizza I had back when I was 9 years old? Dude, that shit was
That shit
Oh.
was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I thought of today? I thought about how in high school, y'all remember that shitty pizza? The little square pizza with the little tiny pepperonis on top?
pizza
That's
boats.
it. That's it. I just thought of that today. And I was like,
boat.
man, I just want to eat one of those again. Like, the crust tasted like cardboard. And the
Yeah, I don't
pepperoni
think-
tasted like fucking hot dog meat.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be good.
I don't think
I
it'll
had
either.
one that
I just,
tasted like that at work yesterday, and it was
I-
fucking garbage.
I just want to take a bite of it and see if I can remember like some of high school. You know?
Right, I just want to remember what dopamine was like.
Yeah, dopamine was pretty cool.
Dopamine was pretty dope.
I used to remember
idiot.
dopamine being pretty dope, dude.
I remember dopamine, dude.
I remember dopamine, dude.
Yeah, I remember dopamine in my life. I don't got none of that now. So Zappelli rushes in and then gets fucking torn in half by Tarkus. He like wraps the chain around Zappelli and then just tears him in half. And
Yeah.
Zappelli dies instantly.
Yeah.
You know? Except he doesn't.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
Not even a little bit, dude.
It's good, in like 10 minutes.
Dude could have lived for another 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He crawls over to JoJo and gives JoJo the rest of his jamon because apparently you can transfer jamon. And then JoJo kills Tarkus about it. He like tears the neck thing off.
Yeah.
And then I forget how he kills him.
I think he just melts him.
Yeah. right? He does something.
Mhm.
He just
He does a double-handed punch to both sides of his face and melts
just
it.
explodes his head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it too because
But
when JoJo's ripping off the neck thing, Tarkus is like, "That's you literally can't do that.
Can't do that.
I can't do that. You
I
fucking
can't do
can't."
that. You
And then he
can't.
does
He did
it, and you're like, "Oh, cool! The power of hormone transfer and friendship."
Yeah. Super Saiyan Hamon. And then Zappelli does this whole thing where he knows that he's gonna when he goes in here because this guy named Tom Petty that taught him about Hamon told him this is how he was.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. And also, his dad used the mask.
Yeah,
and
his
murdered
dad was
everybody on his
the
entire
first.
boat.
Zappelli found mask Egypt, boat over, dad wear mask, kill everyone.
Yep.
Zappelli learn Hamon, fight mask people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Correct.
From Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
So good.
So then the group buries Zappelli and they're leaving and they run into Dyer. I don't understand why his name was Dyer.
Okay, so when they're like burying Zappelli,
Mhm.
like always in anime, they like burn the body.
Yeah.
What do you think it smells like?
A body burning?
bodies.
Yeah.
Smells like a burning body.
It smells not good.
You sure?
Yes.
I guess hair does not smell good burnt.
Yep.
Hmm.
Burning body not smell good.
What if you liked it though? You think you'd turn into a vampire?
No, because vampires don't burn bodies. They eat.
Oh, they eat them. My bad. My bad.
Idiot.
My bad.
So they run into this guy named Dyer JoJo, but doesn't kick him, and JoJo headbutts him. He's like, "Oh, you're a headbutt guy. We're friends." And then they introduce Dyer, Straso, and Tom Petty. And yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So then the group heads to Dio's castle, and there's this whole thing about Poco's sister that doesn't really matter.
Not at all.
She's there, but she gets saved. And then Dyer is like, "Hey, I'm gonna fight you." Killed Zappelli, and Zappelli was my friend, and I'm about it. And then Dio just freezes his whole body, and then shatters him into
and then
pieces.
fucking shatters it. And then the dude's head talks.
Yep.
The guy's head talks after
Yep.
he is a human being. And he gets his whole fucking body shattered. And then he's like, "Yeah, fuck." You know? Oh.
So the head of Dyer, right? He lands on a bed of roses and then takes a rose in his mouth and then infuses it with Hamon and then throws it into Dio's eye, which blinds him.
As a fucking severed head. No.
Yeah.
Hamon.
It's sunlight. Power.
Hamon.
Come on. Hamon.
Hamon. That's how Michael Jackson did the moonwalk. Is using Hamon.
Using Hamon. Neat.
That's why he always said it before he did
that. Means he's still alive because if you could shatter a whole body, and then pick up a rose in your mouth and spit it.
He's on an island with Elvis
and Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And Robin Williams, I guess, is there too. Everyone that I don't want to be dead that is dead is at this island, you know?
And Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin is definitely.
I wish you were dead.
No.
Yeah. I wish you were at that fucking island.
Yeah, I kind of wish that too. So then JoJo and Dio fight again. And then Dio freezes him, but then JoJo's fine.
Yep.
And then he stabs him with a sword. And then Dio freezes the sword, but then the back of the sword is in like a fire pit, and then it heats the sword up, which then unfreezes JoJo. And then he cuts Dio more in half, and then he goes to punch Dio, and then he lights his fist on fire, so Dio can't freeze him because ice can't freeze fire, and then Dio gets infused with Hamon and then dies, but then doesn't die and just falls off the parapet.
Yep.
And while he's falling, he decapitates himself so the Hamon can't get his head because he saw Dyer have not a body and be okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's a good fucking idea, you know? I could be a head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At least with Dio, it's like, okay, he's an immortal fucking vampire and not just some dude who can like wield sunlight.
Hamon.
Yeah, JoJo fucking cut him in half.
Mm-hmm.
Like hot, like the good way, like down the fucking hot dog style. Yeah. And Dio's talking, and I hate it because when he talks, both mouthpieces are moving. Yeah. And when he pushes himself back together, his mouth is still kind of fucked up, so he like levels it out. It's dope. Yeah. Dio's dope.
Yeah, I mean, if he was really dope, he wouldn't get that like.
Yeah, he should have got cut in half, you know.
And he would have more awareness to not let the sword sit in. He wouldn't have fire around. If your whole gimmick is that you make ice, why? And how the whole point of him making ice is that he draws in all. So how did it not put the fire out?
Fire, you can't draw in fire because it's not heat, it's fire.
Right.
So there you go.
Fire's not heat. That's what I learned today.
Fire's not heat, it's fire. It creates heat, but it's not heat itself.
Fucking.
You're welcome. Cody's little scientific corner. I'm Cody and I know science.
This is the guy that's talking about all this shit. Don't understand how leaf science works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's wrong, dude. I am the science expert here. Leaf science.
You are not a science expert, dude.
I am a fucking sexpert.
Leaf science makes so much more sense than fire, not ice science.
I am the fire scientist. You're the leaf scientist.
Name one fire.
Name two leaves, bitch.
Sedimentary and rudimentary.
Rudimentary leaves, huh?
Yeah.
It's not real. I'll name 3 fires right now.
Do it.
Sedimentary fires, rudimentary fires, and delementary fires.
You didn't even name the Great Chicago Fire, you fucking idiot, dude. You don't even know.
What about the fire of 1812, huh?
That's what I'm saying, dude. They didn't even name the big fires.
Of 1763. What you guys don't even know about that because they never published it because I researched and I know.
What about World Fire 1? World Fire 2?
There was a lot of fires in World Fire 1. Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
What about
Pearl Fire?
Right.
Y'all don't know anything.
What about Great Balls of Fire? You didn't even name that one.
Yep.
Fucking.
Because I shouldn't have to name that one. You guys should just know about that one.
No, dude, you don't understand fire science, dude. You ain't no fucking fighter.
What about the Ring of Fire?
You don't even know where leaves come from because you're a fucking idiot. You know why you don't know where they come from? Because my science, fire science, ruins your leaf science.
No, dude, you put a leaf together, it'll stand up to.
I'm fucking licking your taint until it turns into a bussy, dude.
I'm gonna fucking turn your face into a leaf, bro.
No, you won't, because I'll burn you, because my body's made of fire.
Dude, you need to make like a leaf and get the fuck out of here. I swear to God,
shut the fuck up. Make like a, shut up.
So then, the stone mask is destroyed by Speedwagon. So no one else could be vampire.
Yeah. I hate the way they like showed him doing it.
Yeah.
There was just like a fucking like a news station. Like, we seen 4 weird dudes walking around. One of them had a hammer and he smashed the mask. I'm like, why are they just letting these guys watch them do it? I don't know.
Hey, Speedwagon, there's a guy over there. He's like writing about you. And he's like, fuck the face. And then just smashes the mask.
Yeah. I don't get it. It's dumb.
So then JoJo marries Aaron because... yeah. She saw him a couple times in his life.
Yeah, they seen each other like 3 times.
Yeah.
You know?
And like back in the day, that's what you did.
Yeah.
I know this guy from the block.
That was part of that dude's report when he went to England. It's like people get married after 3 dates, no. Just seeing each other.
3.
You see just somebody 3. On 3 separate occasions, you marry them.
No. He just said they marry each other after 3.
After
the guy's
3?
Like, 3 what? He's like, 3.
Figure it out. Figure it out, dude.
You know, after 2?
Yeah.
2? No, she's not a whore.
Yeah. Calm down.
She's a gentlewoman, you know? So then they go on a honeymoon on a ship, and there's a guy that gets on the ship, and his name is Father Sticks, like named like the band.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good, dude.
It's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
So they go on a ship. That's the Titanic.
No.
Yeah. It's the Titanic.
No, it's not.
Did it go down?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a boat
If
expert
you're a
now?
ship and you go
Are
down,
you a
you're the
boat
Titanic.
expert now?
Don't get me fucking started on boats, dude.
I wish Kyle was here because he's a fucking boat expert.
I
he
fucking
would
Sea of
put you in
Thieves,
your
dude. I play
place, dude.
so much Sea of Thieves. You don't.
You're a
fucking
pirate expert, not a boat expert. You
dude.
stupid
Pirates
bitch.
use boats. You moron.
Pirates use one boat, a pirate boat. Even I
No,
know that.
There's galleons. You
No.
fucking idiot.
A gallon of
There's
milk.
a fucking sloop. You fucking
Gallons are what they
idiot, bro.
swim in. You stupid
There's a
bitch.
sailboat. You stupid bitch, dude. Don't come
I like the
over
word
here.
sloop, dude.
Speedboats, dude.
Oh yeah, pirates had speedboats. You fucking idiot, dude.
Modern ones do. You fucking moron.
Oh my god. There's no more pirates.
Oh my God, Somalia has some shit to say to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Call them pirates because they're not. Do they wear cool hats?
Somalian pirates.
Do they have parrots?
No one
Does
knows
any of
because
them
they
have a
can
peg
survive
leg?
them. You don't know. Yeah, probably.
Modern day pirates, dude. They just
Modern day
lost.
pirates know what the fuck is up because they don't get fucking stories written about them.
Yeah,
They just
they're
handle their
not
business and go
pirates.
about their life, right?
If you're a fucking pirate and you don't get cool shit wrote about you, then you're not a pirate. Look
You're
at
the
Jack
best
Sparrow.
kind of pirate,
They
dude.
made movies about him.
Yeah. And he's a bad captain the whole fucking movie series.
He's a great pirate, dude.
He gets mutinied on. If you get
He
mutinied on,
gets
you're a
mutinied
shit
on,
captain, dude.
and then he gets his boat back and he meets up with crazy fantasy pirates. Name one Somalian pirate who's met like pirate god.
Name the pirate god.
Somali.
Fucking don't even fucking know flying horsemen's, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Flying Dutchman guy, dude.
What
fucking
are we
Davy
doing?
Jones's
Davy
locker, dude.
Jones. is
We've been
locker.
arguing about
Idiot, bro.
a lot of dumb shit.
So then they go on this cruise ship, you know, and then JoJo sees the apothecary guy, and he's like, "Oh shit, Dio's here." And he goes to this casket, you know, and this casket shoots out a bead that blows up. Father sticks his head.
Yeah, it fucking ruins his day.
Oh, yeah.
And then JoJo sees that Dio's at the head in the jar. And Dio's like, "Hey, so, you know, let's talk for a second, bro. Like, we had a lot of problems as kids.
Yeah.
You know, like, you beat me up so bad I cried. I lit your dog on fire. Like,
Kissed your bitch.
Kissed
I killed
your
your
bitch.
dad.
Kid stuff, you know?
killed your dad. Like, we're pretty much even,
Yeah.
you know.
It's
But
kid
like,
stuff.
what I really realized is that I respect you. I respect you so much. I want your fucking body, bro.
Yeah. I want to be.
If you notice from my chart, I'm just a fucking head.
I'm just a head.
You have a body.
You have a fucking beautiful body.
I need a body.
I need body.
Give me body.
Give body. Just give body.
Give body.
JoJo says no.
Yeah.
And then Dio uses eye lasers about it.
Yeah, he just got eye lasers.
Just got eye lasers shot JoJo through the neck about it. And JoJo's like, I can't use Hamon because I can't breathe because he shot me in the neck.
Which, no.
There's other zombies on board and they're killing people. And there's like a person that dies trying to protect their baby that dies right in JoJo. But the baby's still alive. And then JoJo's like, I can't use Hamon. And then he uses Hamon to to punch.
It's like, I
the
can't
punch-
breathe, so I can't use
I
Hamon.
can't use it. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
I was
use the
using my last bit of Hamon.
So he punches the zombie, the apothecary zombie, to go and fuck up the boat. So the boat is gonna explode. So he's like, you might have body, but won't have anywhere to go because I blow up boat. And then Irina comes and she's like, I'm a woman and all I'm good for is to be with you.
Yep.
So
That's
I'm just
it.
gonna die with you. And he's like, but there's something else that a woman needs to do, and that's take care of baby. So go take care of baby.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
He's like, if there wasn't that baby there, but baby.
Yeah.
Dio tries to take JoJo's head, but then JoJo stops him and then holds him. And he's like, yeah, we had a tough life. but we're gonna die together now, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, dude.
And then Irina gets into the casket that Dio's head was in, and then survives the ship exploding, and then reveals that she's pregnant. And she's like, no one's gonna know that this happened except for, the people that wrote about the 4 people breaking the stone mask, and everyone else that was in that town will probably know about it.
Yeah.
Also, me, this baby, the baby that I'm gonna pop out.
Right, but I'm gonna
Quite
tell everyone, all of my people, that this baby's gonna know, and then this baby's gonna know.
Yeah.
So
A lot of babies.
everyone's gonna know that JoJo was a guy.
Yeah.
And he did guy stuff.
Yeah. He's a man.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the end. That's the end of this first part. It just ends like that, and JoJo dies in the ship. And I was like, man, they just killed him. That's wild. Like, as a main character, just fucking died.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of cool. I respect that they did that, and I like how they change the main character. It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the end of the first part. Like, it's good.
It's really good. This isn't really good. JoJo as a whole is really good.
But this is good. I like
don't,
this.
I don't think it is.
I like this a lot.
Like, I wouldn't ever show, like, this wouldn't be where I showed people.
This is what I would show people if they didn't like,
If they didn't like what?
if they didn't like this first part. We're not friends. If you don't like this first part, we're not friends.
Oh. No. Then you wouldn't
You and I
be
are not
my
friends
friend.
with the first part, and I was fine.
Yeah.
So if I'm fine, everybody else is stupid.
No.
So
You just have to appreciate the classics. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but I don't think it's good.
It's what's wrong with it? Your only argument that it's not good is that it's cliche.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't
good.
like that
It does
stuff.
that right.
Yeah,
It doesn't do anything wrong.
I guess.
It's just a simple story. Bad guy, vampires, stone masks,
Good guy, sunlight
Good guy.
punch,
sunlight
freeze
punch,
powers.
freeze power. Easy.
I don't like it.
Hate you, dude.
Low
So yeah, so this is a look ahead. Part 2 is about JoJo's grandson, and it's set in the 1930s in New York.
Yeah. And JoJo's grandson is fucking great.
Yeah, Joseph is awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So yeah, that was the first part. We did it. We overdosed on it, so you don't have to. But I recommend you do.
Shit up. Yeah, go sneak it up.
Or sneak it up, or just start part 2 at episode 10. Because we filled you in.
Yeah, go do that.
We filled in every orifice that you have.
And then
don't
we
forget,
licked the taint and made it a bussy.
Yeah. And don't forget to send us your fluids so we can build our Stone Ocean before Stone Ocean comes out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I really want to do more of these overdoses on JoJo, just so we can get them out of the way. So when part 6 comes out, we could just do it as it happens.
Yeah, I'm good with that. We Justin and I were saying that part 3 is really long, so we might have to split that up into like
yeah,
2 parts.
like
So it'll be
46
like
episodes.
Like the next one will be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2, Battle Tendencies, and then it'll be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, Part 1, Stardust Crusaders.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Yeah, because watching 46 episodes in a week is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
I mean, or we could do. I mean, we still have Attack on Titan and My Hero
Yeah.
that we can do.
Yeah. And yeah, like as always, Trap House, we did it big, we did it good, Anime Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Overdose. Anime
Overdose.
Overtrap.
And if you want us to do any other things for this overdose, reach out to us, let us know.
Yeah, go to the email.
ATH at animetraphouse.com.
At Anime Trap House,
Anime Trap House.
Anime Trap House.
Or just send me pictures of your wiener, dude. Like, let's see that shit, dude.
I don't want to see your wiener. I want to see the fluids that your body produces.
Ooh, yeah, let me
what I
see.
mean?
Let me see your Stone Ocean.
That's what I'm saying. Make a Stone Ocean and send it to us.
I want a POV of me getting just creamed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Isn't that called tributing?
Yeah, that's tributing.
I need
Send
a
Justin
POV
those videos. I don't want to see you coming on his
Definitely
face.
send those.
I want to be looking down the barrel, okay?
Yikes. Like right into the...
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Stone Ocean.
Stone
JoJo.
Ocean, I guess.
Shout
Shout
out
out
Dio's a
JoJo.
bitch.
Shout out Dio's a
fuck
piece
you.
of garbage.
Fuck
dude.
you. Negative
Shout
shout
out.
out to that. Shout out to Dio, dude, the man.
Shout out,
Shout out
not
fucking
Dio.
Danny the dog, dude.
Shout out to Danny the dog for being a real.
Yeah,
You know,
shout out to
right?
Danny when he got thrown in a fucking oven and burned alive, that stupid mutt bitch.
Shout out to fucking Zompires, dude.
Shout out Zompire. Shout out Vambees.
Shout out.
Shout out Chainlink Deathmatch.
Shout out, definitely shout out Chain Neck Deathmatch.
Chain link neck death match. Can't even do it.
Shout out Robert EO Speedwagon. You know,
Yeah. Shout out
Shout out
Tom
Tom
Petty.
Tom Petty. Shout out Father Sticks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And shout out Araki, you know, the guy who wrote this shit.